Let's look at another example of solving a rational equation, and this one tricks people a little bit. So we're looking at the x over x minus 2 plus 3 equals 2 over x minus 2. Now, how do we solve rational equations? We clear the denominators. How do you clear denominators? You multiply all the terms by all the rationals by the common denominator in the numerator. So, what is the common denominator here? Well, I only see one kind of denominator, and that is x minus 2. So that is going to be our common denominator. Now, what a lot of students will do is they will multiply this fraction and this fraction by x minus 2, and they will ignore the 3. Remember, mathematically, that is not correct. And let's look at why that isn't going to work. So, what I want to do is I want to take the entire left side and the entire right side and multiply by x minus 2. So when I look at the left side, that means that x minus 2 is going to distribute to both of those. So we have to multiply the 3, even though it's not a fraction, he still gets multiplied by the x minus 2. And it's still going to end up in the numerator, quote unquote, where it's with the 3. So what is this going to look like when we put it all together? Well, it'll be x times x minus 2 over x minus 2 plus 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 2 times x minus 2 over x minus 2. And again, the common mistake that I get is students who are trying to shortcut this from the very beginning. They just multiply the two fractions by that common denominator in the numerator because they're like, well, I don't need to get rid of something. Mrs. Hoffman way of remembering not to do that, remember we called it the cookie principle. You cannot have 3 kids in a room and give 2 of them a cookie because the third one is going to throw an absolute conniption and there's going to be tears and it's going to be disaster, right? So either every term gets multiplied by the x minus 2, every fraction, including the 3. Remember, 3 is a fraction. Think of it as 3 over 1. Every fraction gets the x minus 2, or none of the fractions get the x minus 2. That's what happens mathematically. A good way to remember it. All right, continuing on, we can see there is an x minus 2 in the numerator and the denominator, and those both divide out to 1. So what do we have left? We have x plus 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 2. So we have x plus 3x minus 6 is equal to 2. So 4x will be equal to 8. So our final answer here is x equals 2. Wait a minute. This problem started with an x in a denominator. What do I have to remember to do? Every single time we start with x's and denominators, you always need to check your answer. So let's look at this x minus 2 and just, I don't know, let's put it here. What do we get when we plug this back in? We get 2 over 2 minus 2, which is 2 divided by 0. Is that allowed? No, it is not. We are not allowed to divide by 0. So actually, wait a minute. This answer is extraneous. So what is my answer here? If there's no answers, the answer does not exist or there is no solution.